Welcome back to Golf Course Maintenance. Loch Ness is getting ready to open up on August 6th. We want to take you on a little ride and show you what to expect come opening day. Let's go. On our last video, we already went through some of the cultural practices we did, so we won't go into details on that. We just want to show you kind of what to expect come that opening day on Tuesday, August 6th. So greens are healed up very well, a lot better than the long mean. You know, these are newer greens. They got a lot better soil structure. On the long mean, we deal with that permafore material, which is a real challenge as far as managing your moisture. You know, the first round of these summer closures on each course, we really hit them hard and aggressive. The second closure is typically not as aggressive. That's one reason why they kind of heal back a lot better than the second one. You'll notice that in the long mean closure, it's already had that first round of aggressive aerification and verticutting. The second one's not as aggressive, and we do get healing back a lot quicker. So greens are pretty smooth. We're trying to roll them out. We got to be a little bit careful because we got a storm coming through, and by the time this video airs, I'm sure it'll be raining at Fiddlesticks. So the team's kind of being a little bit cautious on what we're doing with the greens and how we push them, because we don't want to get back in an algae situation and do anything to these greens that's going to hurt them in the long run. But just like every closure, the greens continue to improve, continue to get smoother and faster. And that's what our team's kind of gearing towards. You know, we're checking our heights of cut, and yeah, I think the greens are going to be putting pretty good come Tuesday, if we can play. Who knows what that storm's going to do, but our team's keeping a close eye on that. One thing you'll notice is a lot of these shrubs have got a real hard cut on them. This is done every other year, but now that these plants are so mature, it really needs to be done about every year. These copperleafs and firebush, it's just time to whack them down pretty good. So they do look a little bit ugly right now, not pleasant. There is some healing time in that, but the plants are gonna love it a whole lot more, and you guys are too. We've already discussed the landscaping that's gone on through this Loch Ness. I believe the plants are doing phenomenal. The rain's kind of helped us out, but it has been a challenge for us to try to keep these things wet. We've had basically 2 employees nonstop, water wagons and hoses, trying to fill these water bowls up on these plants so they can survive. Some of these beds we didn't kill or round up like what you typically do before planting. One reason is that we wanted to kind of save some of this grass to use and transplant on some of these patch areas that we knew we had to patch. So we're still working on that. You will see some of these beds that aren't quite completed yet. We'll be working on that through the course opening, but majority of those areas are kind of out of play, so it shouldn't hinder the game too much. You'll see a couple brown patches in some areas. This is areas where we had severe torpedo grass that has taken over, and we've been treating it nonstop every year. This is a very noxious weed. Sometimes you gotta go to extremes and do a really good kill, and at some point we will sod this, but we want to continue killing this area to make sure we've got all this torpedo grass taken care of. You know, every now and then, in the summertime especially, we get some heavy rains. We do get the occasional sinkhole, and I think after that heavy rain that we had, hi Jim, after that heavy rain that we had and back in June, it created some of those channels. So we had to make some sinkhole repairs. And on number 6, the one on number 3 green opened up yet again. Yes, I know it is kind of crazy to have sinkholes on your greens, but it's something that we constantly battle with and have tried to fix. And it seems like a new one opens up all the time when we get these heavy rains in the summertime, particularly on that green on number 3. Some of the tees and fairways are scalped out on the perimeters. On the fairways, we're trying to widen those fairways back up a bit. Every closure, we try to widen that back out and bring them back to original. There are some slight changes, but nothing drastic as far as the layout of the fairways go. But you will see a little bit of scalping mark on those perimeters, and that's also to help better define the fairway and the rough. Tees the same way. We did go aggressive on widening a lot of those tees, particularly the par 3s. We still need to do some painting on those and squaring those up. That's one of the challenges we have with square tees. We kind of do that all through summer to kind of straighten them and square those tees back up. So you may see some paint still in that area of the tees. The bunker scalping's gone on pretty good, and they are starting to heal back. All that new leaf tissue is coming in, and that grass is getting better and better and stronger on those bunker faces. But they are still gonna be a little bit brown in some areas as we continue through summer and get these nice summer rains, they are going to be real nice. On 15 Lake Bank, you're gonna see some new sod along the lake bank. That's where we installed some Sox erosion to help some of that erosion that was occurring over time. If we didn't have this system in place, it was slowly eating up on that green and its entire lake bank. The team's done an excellent job on this one as well. Mechanics did excellent running around, swapping tractors. I mean, they are truly a great team of technicians that we have there in golf course maintenance, getting all this equipment ready to go, and makes it easier for the team and the staff. Come out and play August 6th. It's gonna be a good day here on the, well, I think it's gonna be a good day. We're keeping an eye on that storm still. By the time we're recording this, I'm hoping for a good Monday and Tuesday. But anyhow, when it does open up finally, after the rain, come out and play. You'll enjoy August 6th. Y'all take care now. Bye.